It is day 2 of my weight loss journey, and it's cleanse day, and I'm actually feeling really good. It's amazing that just one day of drinking these shakes. By the way, I've got my shake here this morning, a little chocolate shake, and I've also got my coffee. But it's amazing that just one day of drinking the shakes and eating the pills and the supplements can make you feel better, and I actually do feel better. Great Sunday morning, friends. I am off to pick up my drive client that works the graveyard shift. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, and actually, you know what? I just looked across the valley and I saw the moon coming up. I'm going to try and get a picture of it for you. Okay, there's the moon. Just a second ago, it was just above that mountain with a little bit of space in between, and it's setting quickly, but it's a full moon, I believe, because I saw it just for a glimpse when I was passing by. It was so cool. I wish I had gotten that shot. So as a photographer, I've always said that I wish I could capture images with my eyes, and one day I think that's going to happen, probably sooner than later, because Elon Musk is doing some crazy stuff with the Neuralink thread, and I think we'll be able to have some kind of connection either with a real eye or with a digital eye and capture images that we see with our eyes. I will be very excited about that. I don't want to be the first guinea pig though. Oh, it's gone. It's a little sliver of it. That would have been such a cool shot. See, if I'd just been out a little bit earlier, I could have caught it. Maybe I'll do that next time. See, that's the beauty of getting up early, is you can find these great photo moments, but they only last for a couple of seconds or a split second. You got to be ready as a photographer. You know, not a iPhone photographer, but as a real photographer, you have to be ready and waiting with your eyeball on the viewfinder, settings dialed in, knowing what's going to happen to take the picture at exactly the right moment. So everyone that takes pictures with their phone, sorry, you're not a real photographer. You may capture moments with your phone because you have it handy, but planning and going out to capture a certain moment like that moonshot, now that I know it's there, I can go capture that some other day. So I have to scout out where the best spot is to go set up. Like I'm looking now as we drive, and I'm thinking about, okay, where can I go to get the best view of that particular shot? And then time of year, right? Like the moon was so big, it was like massive right there next to the mountain, and that's a really cool shot. So time of year, like, is this a good time of year? Or maybe there's a better time of year when it's even bigger. Like that's the research that you have to do. So I'm coming up Oki, and see, you can't even see the moon now, it's gone, right? this would be a great road to be on, because I have a great shot of the mountains. Or maybe over here at the college campus. That'd be a good shot right there. See? I got a nice clear view of the mountains with this parking lot. Plus it was a full moon, so tomorrow, I don't know if it's going to be full or not. It'll be close, right? But I think last night was full moon. So those are the other things you have to check on as a photographer. So here's something that I posted yesterday on my photography channel. Go to Wallace Photo, at Wallace Photo on Twitter and Instagram. People say, why do you have two phones, Wayne? Because it comes in handy, that's why. Like right now, I want to talk about something that's on my phone, and I can look it up while I'm recording. Okay, so I'm going to go to my Twitter, or my X. I don't know, I've never gotten used to calling it X yet. Still Twitter to me. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, so here's what I posted. There's a certain magic to film photography. It's actually alchemy. Digital images are just a facade. If you're not familiar with how old film photography worked, then it is actually an alchemy. And what is the definition of alchemy? Siri, give me the definition of alchemy.
Alchemy means the medieval forerunner of chemistry, based on the supposed transformation of matter. It was concerned particularly with attempts to convert base metals into gold or to find a universal elixir.
Okay, so it's the transformation of one thing to another thing, right? With film photography, the way it works is they have silver light sensitive particles embedded in the film. When the camera shutter opens and the light comes in, it's activating those photosensitive particles, and it happens in, whatever the time is, a slow shutter or a fast shutter, and it captures the light that's hitting the photosensitive particles embedded in the film. And then after you capture, you have to take the film into the darkroom and process it. So you have to put the film in a canister, pour the chemicals into the canister, and shake it, agitate it for a certain period of time. What you're doing in that developing or processing stage of the film is you're washing away all the excess solution that's on the film, and now you're left with just the image or the negative that was captured on the photosensitive part of the film. So now you've got a negative or a positive, right? Because there's both types of film, a negative and a positive. And then you go into the darkroom and you print a print from the film, which is basically the same process all over again, where you're projecting that picture from the negative onto the paper, which is photosensitive again. Then you take that blank looking piece of paper and you bring it into the darkroom, and you set it in the chemical solutions to make the photo come to life on a blank piece of paper. So, film photography is truly an alchemy process.